sleeping in the park. What kind of a punk is that? What kind of a punk cop is it that when somebody's quietly drinking a beer in McKenzie Park, yeah, I'll insult them. Daggone right when they terrorize homeless people. I'll insult them.
When you're willing to talk to me about something that you legitimately
I will talk to you now.
help you take care of, and without insulting people, I'll be more than happy.
All right, okay. We'll continue the conversation.
Okay.
All right. I am 360 as of
Yes, sir.
January 2016. There was this thing called Move Over Law. And I have for years and years and years have been begging and pleading for the lives of our ambulance and fire department people that see, I'm on 15th Street. They race up and down the road all the time. I've got a curve that is near where I'm at, okay? And I am so afraid for their lives. And what is the chances, 360, of a boom car that's got their stereo up that you can hear half a mile away? What is the chances of them hearing an emergency vehicle?
Okay, well, are you complaining about the fact that
I'm asking you, 360, I'm asking you a polite question. I'm asking you a polite question. What is the chances of an ambulance being heard, or of a fire department person being heard by one of these boom car punks?
But that's what I'm
No, hear me out. What is the chances, yes or no? What is the chances? Slim to none, right? Slim to none.
I'm understanding the question, because if you're asking about the move over law, when a emergency vehicle is already stationary, whether it be at an accident or pulled over, then the boom car is going to be behind those vehicles, and they see them as they're coming up, so they should be moving over.
All right, first of all, number one, you think it's okay for what is the chances of an ambulance being heard, fire department person being heard by somebody that's got a wall of sound that you can hear half a mile away?
It's probably going to be very hard for them to hear that.
That's right. And so what I'm trying to do, 360, I'm a very polite person, okay? But when somebody tries to overtalk me, I know all the dirty cop techniques, okay? I know all their escalation techniques that they use, okay? I've read all kinds of manuals on cops. I know they take their courses down there, Gulf Coast Community College down there, okay? I know about their books and everything. But anytime somebody shows me respect, I'll show them respect. Now, what I'm trying to do, 360 of the Bay County Sheriff's Department, I am trying to make it to where there's not going to be. I want it to where there's a sheriff down there with a video camera, and spring break's coming up. Everyone in boom cars, you take their vehicle away under 932 contraband. Now, let me tell you another felony. 80610 of the Florida statutes, the interference with emergency vehicles, a 5-year prison sentence, okay? Now we've got 932 contraband where you can take away their vehicle, okay? Let me ask you something, 360. Did you swear an oath to support and defend the Florida Constitution?
Absolutely, I did.
Okay, Article 2, Section 7 of the Florida Constitution says unnecessary noise will not be tolerated. Okay, now you're sworn.
Okay.
And see, here's the thing. There's enough laws right now that you can put them punks. An act of terrorism is under 876 of the Florida statute. That's a minimum of 30 years in prison to life in prison. Now, when you think about the concussion of them speakers, violating thousands of people, busting into their homes, that's a felony under 81002 of the Florida statutes. That's a minimum 15 years in prison. When you hear one of the boom cars with the concussion hurting your ear, 784 of the Florida statutes, that's a minimum 15 years of prison.
Okay, so let me ask you a question here.
Sure.
You originally said that you are concerned for our law enforcement and our firefighters and our EMTs because of these loudspeakers, that they cannot hear the emergency vehicles.
Right.
Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. So on that same line, are you saying people that have hearing impairments that cannot legally hear, that they should not drive as well?
Gee whiz, somebody who cannot hear, are they taking and violating people's rights to live in peace? Are you familiar with the Signal 56?
That's not, but that wasn't
No,
what
hear
you
me out.
said. I mean, are you calling?
No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me Are you familiar with Signal 3? Hear me out. 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 Are you familiar with Signal 350? Signal 56. Are you familiar with that, the Bay County Sheriff's Department? What is Signal 56?
It's a noise ordinance.
It's a noise complaint. Now, why do you have a Signal 56 if you all ain't concerned about making it to where citizens can live in their homes in peace?
And, sir, we put calls in all the time for a noise complaint. Every day we do.
That's right. And when you take and you arrest them under 3015 of the Florida statutes, where you don't need no warrant to arrest them. Okay? Now.
Well, we have to witness it.
No, you don't. That's a lie right there. That's a lie right there. Why is it that when any time there's a bank rob, all of a sudden we go, hey, citizens, we need your help?
There has to be evidence, sir.
That's right. And the evidence, and the evidence is when they pull them over. They say, all right, I'm taking a video camera, and I'm inspecting your vehicle for this terrorist device, this noise terrorist device. And then they take a cordless drill, which could be donated by Home Depot or Lowe's, and they just take a 12-inch drill and they drill out the amps and they drill out the speakers and they say, fine, have a good day. That's what they could do. They can destroy their device under 932 contraband. They can take away their whole vehicle under 932 contraband.
But, sir, just because somebody has those speakers and the capability of doing so does not mean that they're going to turn their music up really loud.
Gee whiz, and tell me the reason why I'm in my home, trying to live in my home in peace in Panama City, Florida, okay? And I have to hear them in my home. You tell me why.
Not every vehicle
let me ask you something.
is going to play them loudly.
Would you give me your home phone number?
No.
Why not? Hey, I could call you all the hours of the night when these boom cars come down the road. Wake you up.
I don't call you.
I could call you.
I don't want you to call me.
Why not? Hey, I want to call you every time when these boom cars come down the road because you don't have compassion for people. You took an oath.
I have lots of compassion for people. That's why I was
Prove it to me. Prove it to me. You've already tried. You've already tried to use a sleazy argument about deaf people. Last time I checked, deaf people don't wake people up 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning with a vehicle that's going down the road that's putting ambulance and fire department people in danger.
Okay, well, see, you keep changing what you're saying, sir. You keep saying you're concerned about our ambulance and firefighters, but you keep changing it to where it's inconveniencing you and it's annoying you.
Oh, let me ask you something. Do you care about how I feel? Do you care about my comfort? Let me ask you something. Do you care about my comfort in my home? Do you care about my comfort in my home? Yes or no?
No, not really.
That's right, because you're selfish and you're a cop, right?
So, no, actually I'm not a cop, but so I have to be concerned about everybody's comfort in their home at all times in order for me not to be selfish.
But you don't care about my comfort, right? You don't care about my comfort, right?
Do you care about everybody in the world's comfort in their home, sir?
You daggone right. These boom cars, have you ever stopped to think about the millions of people that are... Hey, I already know. I already know that the boom cars, you and the cops, the boom cars are partners in crime. I know that.
Okay,
There's a guy named Michael Dunn that's in jail for the rest of his life because of a boom car punk.
Okay, so if you know we're in cahoots, sir, why do you keep calling?
Because I don't know who else to call. I have no choice. I wish I didn't have to call you all. So you tell me when they're breaking the law and I'm trying to live my home in peace, you tell me who else do I call?
Well, sir, I can tell you from personal experience, you can't change how other people act. You have to change how you react to situations.
Then why don't you cops just quit altogether? You're not needed. You said you can't change. Hey, let's just close down the jail. They're not needed.
You keep calling.
They're not needed. You're not needed. You're not needed.
Then stop calling.
Huh? because I have no choice. You see, you're very tricky. You're very good. You're very tricky. You're sleazy. You know that? Trying to come up with this thing about a deaf person and everything. How long have you? Let me ask you something. How long have you been? How long have you been on the Bay County Sheriff's Department, huh? Yes, Drew. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, March 5th, 2016. A white pickup truck just went down the road. I want him arrested under 3015 of Florida statutes at Lisenby Avenue and 15th Street right now. Woke me up out of my sleep. Or Drew, will you give me your home phone? Yeah, will you give me your home phone number? Will you give me your home phone number so I can call you every time these punks wake me up, so I can wake you up all the hours of the night and day?
Wake me up?
Will you give me your home phone number? Why not? Why not? Why not? You want them? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They put ambulance and fire department people in danger. Yes, Deanna. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, March 5th, 2016. A white pickup just came down the road, 15th Street. Probably after selling his drugs on the beach down there on Panama City Beach. Okay. I called Drew about probably around Lisenby Street, at Lisenby Avenue and 15th Street. I want him arrested. I want his vehicle taken away under 932 contraband. Or will you give me your home phone number so I can call you all the hours of day and night when these punks wake me up?
Nope, and you know darn well I'm not going to give you my home phone.
You're scared? You don't care. You don't care if these punks put ambulance and fire department people in danger? Let me ask you something. Is your family in the funeral business, so you profit off the deaths of our first responders, huh?
Okay, we'll have officers look for a white truck.
Hey, tell the cops to quit terrorizing homeless people and go after the real American enemies.
Okay, I'll tell them.
Yeah, you think it's funny, don't you? I got woken up out of my sleep, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I will tell them.
I want him arrested under 3015 of Florida State. I see the same drug-dealing trucks going up and down the road all the time, but you all can't find them.
Then get their tag number and call it in.
Oh, gee whiz.
Tag number so that we have information, we can track them down.
Hey, when Pier Park gets robbed, jewelries get robbed, all of a sudden no tag is needed there. No tag is needed there. No tag is needed when Trustmark Bank gets robbed. It's only when
they also caught